This is James Lupton for Round 8 Boxing. Delighted to join with Melina Maibaum. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Thanks for joining me. You are currently 12 and 0 as a professional. I wanted to just go through your boxing journey, really. Take me back to the beginning. How did it all start? Why did you want to start boxing?
Why to start?
Mm.
I did 14 years kickboxing before. And I was there in a national team, and yeah, but I wanted more actually. So everybody was like, "No, don't do it." But then for my 18th birthday, I get a present to make a personal training with a professional boxer here in Germany. So I went there, and then I was like, "Wow, okay, now I know what people call passion, right?" So I was thinking kickboxing is my life sport, but it wasn't. And then since then, everything changed. I was like, yeah, I want to turn professional. I want to fight in the TV like the Klitschkos, right? And then the journey starts. So yeah, I started boxing. Yeah, and this is
What was it that was so different about kickboxing? Because you've done kickboxing for a long time, but boxing, you just said, wow, that's real passion.
touched my heart. I don't know. It was just a feeling. I went there, and I remember my parents was with me, and I was smiling. I had a big smile, and it was a fire inside me. I didn't have it in kickboxing. It's just a feeling inside, and I think it's hard to explain this feeling. I think the people who have it, they know exactly what I'm talking about. And yeah, it's just like it was love on the first time. I think this is yeah, it's a fire, and I never wanted something that much in my life than boxing, so it was different. Kickboxing, yeah, but boxing it stands over everything. So yeah, that's just a feeling. The drive inside, the fire inside, yeah. And this was yeah, when I did the training, I had this feeling inside. Oh yeah, this is it touched my heart. So yeah.
You mentioned about the Klitschko's wanting, seeing them on TV and wanting to be like that as well. And I think they had a start in kickboxing as well, the Klitschko's. But were they the people that you sort of looked up to? How big were they over in Germany?
uh, like as a like other fighters I look up to in Germany, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, to be honest, I always get this question, and it's like nobody like nobody. I don't have a focus on one. I like many fighters and some different kind of styles, but it's just I want to build my own legacy. It's just about me, and this is no disrespect to anybody, but I don't have only one. So yeah, I get from I like styles from a lot of fighters. So yeah, it's not one special. I'm like, yeah, this is how. No, I want to be the best version of myself. That's my yeah. I want to build my own legacy. Yeah.
I think that says a lot about your mentality. Just talk to me about your mentality and your mindset in boxing.
It's strong. I would describe it strong. It's different. I think I would also say it's like for me, my superpower is the willpower I have. I don't know from where I get it. I even asked my parents like from who who they're like we don't know. We don't know from who. So it's just like that's the drive. It's a strong mindset, and I think that's really important in this game too. And yeah, I always had a strong mindset, and I'm just looking forward, going. Yeah.
You mentioned earlier when you went into boxing training, you fell in love straight away. What's your favorite part of training or training camp?
Um, for sparring, sparring, head works. I like to. It's a simply thing. I like to go hard in the training, so the fight is easy. The harder you going through the camp, the easier is the fight. And for me, is it um, the fight is before the fight, right? The camp is like this, and then the fight is like I say always the cherry on the cake. But that's my, you're going through all this and then you're looking for the fight night. You want to go in there and perform. That's, yeah, you want to challenge yourself. Yeah. So, yeah.
What's the worst part of training camp?
The worst part? Well, that's a good question. I love it. So, what's the worst part? I think I wouldn't say there's any worst part. It's just a part maybe you don't, I mean, don't like something, but you do it. But no, nothing worse. I love it. I love the game. That's why I'm doing it. There's nothing worse than it. Yeah. Otherwise, I think that makes also no sense when it's something worse than it, then you wouldn't do it, right?
Of course, that makes sense completely. Melina, just talked about your amateur career in boxing because I tried to do some research and it's very hard to find any information about you.
Yeah, so I didn't really have an amateur career, to be honest. I just had like four fights. It's like a gala fight, show fight. It was something between no professional and no amateur. It was just like four regular fights. I would call it show fights, right?
Just describe the first one you had competing because you fell in love with boxing when you went into the gym. How was it being in the ring, people watching you, the crowd there? How was that the first time?
Good question, but for me, there was nothing new because in kickboxing, I was used to have like a lot of tournaments every week. So it was just I go in there and I wanted to fight. And in general, I don't really see the people. That's crazy. I'm just in my I'm focused, I'm in my tunnel and then I just want to perform and I enjoy the fight, right?
Definitely. What about 2 fights ago? You won the vacant WBC international title. What were your emotions like when you won the title?
I'm mixed because actually there was a story. I was supposed to fight an Indian girl, right? She was the title holder from the WBC international fight, and she just flight back home in the fight week on Wednesday. So we had a change of opponent, and I wasn't really happy because I wanted to fight, right? And for me, I'm in the sport to prove myself, to challenge myself, and that was not that big challenge. So yeah, and when I defend my title, I had a feeling, okay, now I want the title. But that's just me. It's just me. I,
What
when I would say something different, I would lie. Of course, I was happy because it was a huge fight in front of 40,000 people. Um, we make actually history, but it went a little bit down because it was on a racing track, right? And it never happened before. So it was a racing event, and then in the middle of this racetrack, the ring was there, and we had to fight. So yeah, it was really nice. That was really nice, and wow, with all the people and everything. But from the fight and winning the title, I was a little bit disappointed before because it was not the actually opponent. So yeah.
what happened with the opponent? 'Cause you mentioned that she left, just went back to India on the Wednesday and during the fight week. How did you find out? What was you told as to why?
Nobody knows it till now. She was like 3 weeks earlier in Germany, right? And then she just fly back to India, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm not fighting." And I'm like, "Wow, why?" Nobody know why without any reasons, right? And but then, yeah, she didn't have the title because I think she had it 1 year and she didn't defend the title, right? So she had to fight me, and then okay, now I have the title, but I really wanted to fight her. But sometimes it's boxing business. I had it actually from 12 fights. I had it 7 times. Short notice of an opponent there. It's crazy.
She must have been scared of you, Melina.
Again, sorry.
She must have been scared of you.
You of me.
Oh no, her.
So yeah, maybe. Yeah, I said it too. I was like, that's the only reason, or I don't know. Maybe she didn't have to wait. I don't know.
This is it. For you, your last fight was in March. When's when's your next fight? When are you hoping to be back in the ring again?
I hope on July or August, but yeah, my feelings say maybe July. Yeah, this would be perfect.
For you, do you like to be busy and active? Do you like to have, maybe two, three, four fights per year?
Yes, like 200%. Three would also be good, but it also depends on, is it a title fight? Who is the opponent? So yeah, not more than three because I want like better opponents, and but not less than two, right? I want to be active.
Definitely. As I mentioned at the start of the call, you're undefeated, 12 and 0 so far as a professional. You've got the WBC international title, which will give you a good ranking with the WBC. For you, how far is the world title?
Um, to be honest, I want to have two fights with better opponents because I think my only last opponent was better, and I wanted with the fight before a step up. So I want to give myself two fights with better opponent, also because I had a trainer change. That's also a crazy story. Before my last fight, I had 5 weeks with the new trainer. So yeah, so two fights definitely with better opponents, and then we'll see.
How do you deal with change of trainer and be with a new team for just 5 weeks before a fight?
Handled it good. I never had it because I was before. It was my first trainer, and I was with him 7 years. And I also was thinking to make this fight with him, but yeah, sometimes stuff happen. You don't know. And what for me was sure I will fight. I will defend this title, this opponent too. So let's figure it out. And then yeah, I had a change. And to be honest, at the start, it was like mentally you had to deal with it because you was used to the old style, to the old coach, everything was new. But for me there was no other option. So I trained, I did, I listened, okay, yeah. But that's my strong mindset. It's a willpower, so just doesn't matter what happened outside, you just go forward, forward, forward. Yeah.
Definitely. I mentioned the WBC title. The champion Mikado is fighting Ellie Scottney soon. She's from the UK. You feel a couple more fights, you're ready to take on the champion at that time. But with this fight coming up, I don't know if you've seen much of Mikado or Scottney. Who do you think will win if you've seen much of them?
Wow, good question. They're both really good fighters, so I think will be a really tough fight for both. Mm, it's hard. I wouldn't like to choose one because I'm like I think it will be really close. So maybe more for Ellie Scottney, but it's a close fight. But also, the Mexicans are also yeah really good. So tough. I think it will be like really close.
Very even 50-50 fight.
Yeah, 50-50. Yeah.
That's it.
But I was also planning to go down in Bantam maybe. So we will see. I'm looking right now, Bantam, Super Bantam. This is how. Yeah.
Okay. And for you, do you feel that you would be better suited to potentially a bantamweight?
Yes, because I'm not that tall. Yeah.
Is that the plan? I don't, is it something that you have said 100%? I want to go down to bantamweight. Is it something you're discussing with your team?
Um, right now we're looking like yeah, we wanted to go down, but also it's like where are the best option in which weight class? So we will check it out. Yeah.
Definitely. And Melina, the last question from me. I want you to picture yourself in 20 years' time when you've retired. How do you want people to remember your boxing career?
It's a really good question. I always say so I have differences, but how they remember me, I want to make a footprint. So I always say when we going like when we die, we don't take money with us, but we can leave a footprint. And this footprint is like a legacy on my name, right? So people remember me. And of course, we cannot save the world, but maybe we can save a little percentage out. So when I yeah,
Inspire.
yeah, inspire, sorry, people or little kids, whoever, this is something, yeah, this is something I want to do and how the people remember me, the name, the legacy, and yeah, that's a footprint to make a footprint. Yeah, yeah, that's how I want that they remember me to look, yeah, she did it. So whatever you dream of, it's possible. So yeah.
Definitely. Well, Melina, well, thank you for your time. Really, really good talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you also.